Fuego. I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Yeah, hello. Fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Yeah, I keep the fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. I'm hot, fire, yeah, fuego. Do what I want, go where I want. Them niggas, they know. Step in that bitch, drip flies. Yeah, goddamn that boy, new wavo. 10 new hoes and they go where I go. Money long, pockets fat, extendo. My peso, extravagant. My fashion is a fashionist. I ain't though. My passion is get money. That rap shit just come when I say so. I'm a boss, all you go. Sippin' slow, on boardo. Damn, look like you the man. My diamonds, they dance. My drippin' from France. Foreign the way that I ride when I'm in the sky, first class, red, I ain't playing. 22 wins, my Benz, when I'm on Benz, I float through the wind, goddamn. Before you go, that what I am, do my money dance, I'm taking the wins, yeah. Fuego, I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Yeah, hello. Fuego, yeah, I'm the fuego. Yeah, I keep the fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Back again, no capping in. Niggas like hate cause I'm after them. No, actually, I'm after a win. Sting like a beat flow raw through the wind. I'm raw, ain't seen nobody harder than. Like you 2X on the chart for real. Fuego, my nigga, one mad at Bendejo and Stupido Crail. I'm crazy with the beat, yeah. To pretend I'm undefeated, right? The president in the limelight. Took a break to stole the spotlight. Still, that nigga, yeah, I'm still counting up big bills. I moved out the city to chase after my meal. Don't play though. Why? Dita keep that fucking Draco. Last time I ain't shoot first, I got potato. So think again before you up that fuego. No bueno, yeah. Fuego. I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Yeah, hello. Fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego. Yeah, I keep the fuego. Yeah, I'm the fuego.
Woo, 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 woo. Not yet. I don't know. We almost there. Hey. What up? What it do, y'all? It's your girl, Shannon the Queen, your Vegas female comedian. Yes, right here on the Royalty Radio Show. Another Wednesday, okay? Another hump day, another celebration day. Whatever you doing today, it's a celebration. You woke up this morning? You had another chance to live, another chance to strive for your goals, okay? That is a blessing. So I am just so excited to be right here with you guys, and I'm excited for you guys to be right here with me. You feel me? So I want y'all to share, tell a friend, because we're going to have some great conversation. We're going to talk about, we're going to be doing some promotion. We just, you know how we do right here, just keeping it real, keeping the vibes going. You feel me? So yeah, my hair popping, you know what I'm saying? You know, this that natural, you feel me? So these curls looking real juicy and real good. So yeah, got that juiced up. But y'all, welcome to the Royalty Radio Show. I want to tell y'all, last night was incredible. I had a comedy show last night, y'all, at the Ishalan, okay? It was at Town Square. When I tell y'all, it was great comedians there. They was funny. I got on stage. Oh my God, I had so much fun. I turned up, you know what I'm saying? And I brought that energy, and I just felt the crowd, and the crowd felt me. And when I tell y'all, I was like really like promoting like myself. Like I was like, hey, at the end of the show, I had to go ahead and tell them to follow me on my Instagram, the Queen02. And your girl had got 45 followers. Like I added five more. I really got 40. But you gotta add that five more. But I screenshotted and everything because it was unbelievable. So you know what? That's dope. Did my thing. It's always great to have followers, people who support you, and it's just brought joy to my heart. So I just wanted to share the news with you guys out there. What's up? What's up? Y'all just seen that commercial, right? Why Digital? That was dope, wasn't it? With the snap at the end and the gold glitter falling everywhere. That was beautiful. Well, if you want your work to be done and you have a craft that you want to promote more, if you want commercials, you want advertisements, you want anything like that, then go ahead and follow Why Digital. It's on Facebook, Instagram, just at Why Digital, exactly how it's spelled, Why Digital, and follow it with the snap and the glitter everywhere. Okay, beautiful, right? So yes, go ahead and do that. Follow, support the movement. Exactly. What's up, Crystal? I see you waving, boo. Hey, how you doing? Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Shout out to Misty. Yeah, I love random gifts, So she came to the studio and brought me a gift. This one actually has my name on there, the Queen. So it's a cute box. Oh my God. And the crazy part about it is, like, how did she know my favorite color was blue? So that's what's up. My favorite color is blue and gold. And she got the blue and the gold polka dots. It's so cute. So I didn't open it right away when she gave it to me. I said I'll wait and open it on air. So that's what I'm going to do because I'm running out of patience and I get excited like it's Christmas. Oh my God, look at all these little cute shoes. Look at all these little cute shoes right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're going to have to read this later. She wrote a long note, okay? Let's see what's up in here. Okay. Let's see what she got for me. What you got for me, honey? Oh my God, this is so cute. So it's a handbag hook and it has a crown on it, okay? Yes, this is nice. So it's for my purse. So I could, wherever I go, if I go out to eat, instead of putting your purse on the floor, you don't supposed to put your purse on the floor. You put your purse on the floor, you're broke. That's what I was growing up believing. So I put my purse on a chair or on a table. So when me and her went out for her birthday, it was nowhere to place my purse. This is the reason why I think she bought this for me. So I'm letting you guys know. When me and her went out for her birthday to Lake Las Vegas, it was very beautiful and nice. And I didn't have no place to put my purse. So I asked the waitress to pull another chair in. And it was like, oh, well, I asked the manager. Anyways, we was able to get another chair because I was refusing to eat there if I don't get a chair to put my purse on. You guys, okay, I could be a little bougie. It is what it is, I just believe in what I believe in. I wanted to put my purse on a chair. So she was with me with that experience, and I believe that's why she bought me a purse holder, you guys, a bag holder. Thank you, Misty. What else you got in this box, honey? Okay, she got the selfie ring light. Oh, y'all think I be taking selfies now? What? I'm really gonna be boop. Oh, boop. Okay, all angles on deck, on point. Yes, all angles, live show. So shout out to Misty. Yes, Misty is a great supporter. She's been supporting my comedy ever since Nitrell introduced me to her. So yes, that's what's up, and just keep supporting the network, BU Network Radio. We see you. We see you, Misty. We see you. You are not going unnoticeable, honey. Keep doing you and keep supporting and just keep that bright spirit. We love you over here. Yes, 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 you guys. With that being said, we're going to go into some more music. And then after the music, I'm going to bring in my special guest, Malik Truth, you guys. He has an amazing book that we're going to get into dating purposes and all the goodies right here, you guys. So y'all stay tuned. Let's go ahead and jam some hot Las Vegas music because it's hot outside.
Potato sugar.
Yes.
Django isn't a slave. Django is a free man, you understand? You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, cause he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Yearning for your validation. Validation. All in hopes I'm in the conversation. All in hopes. Pour so much of me into you. Can't believe I ain't never feel for me instead of you. I slide in the coupe. I lose the roof. I die for the truth. Fired by no rules. Devils in cahoots. Drop a prayer on the screw. Got God on my side. How can I ever lose still? I wanna be humble, but I gotta flex. Son of niggas. I don't wanna mumble, but I can respect. Respect me, nigga. I do it my way. They say it's left. To the left. If I sell my soul, what I got left? Because I don't need nobody else. I'm lying to myself. Not talking physical, dog, spiritual. No. All these opportunities is higher, I can tell. Got to get them in upstairs, cause the timing never fails. My advice, keep moving. If not, you can lose it. Wasting time on the clueless. Knowing they can never do this. Back, tell them pessimists they need to spine. Whack, when they're paralyzed in the mind. I don't need nobody else. No, I don't. Tell my other self. What you say? You the God is your help. Just let it go and never dwell. My advice. Unless they good to you. My advice. Look in the mirror, tell the truth. My advice. Sometimes you gotta break the rules. My advice. Stand for something or die for nothing. My advice. Flex on the middle, they hating on you. I would tell my younger self. Yeah. You should never go and let. Hypothetical. Fuck all opinions. Your validation and your acceptance. I never needed you. No, I never needed you. I never needed you. No, I never needed you.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, the hottest music right here on the Royalty Radio Show, right straight from Las Vegas, y'all. Hearing it right here, okay? Period, because they hot. Point, period, blank. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and bring my guests in, and we're going to chop it up because we kicked it on Thursday with some other great people, too. So we're going to all talk about it. We're going to talk about this, y'all. Come on in, Malik Truth. This guy is doing his thing out here in Las Vegas. He is a great role model for young men, older men, just to get on a good level-headed. He have a book that's selling like hotcakes, like crazy. My son is actually into his books. Here he is right here, y'all, right in front of y'all face. Malik Truth, what it do? What's up?
What's going on, sister? Hey, come on, somebody.
Yes, and he also have a show on BU Network Radio every Wednesday right after me. Like, after my show, he come right on. So
Right up on there.
that's what's up, man.
Yes, indeed.
How
Yes,
you
indeed.
been?
Oh, sister, I am doing good. You know, we party like rock stars over on last weekend
At Cat Meows
at Cats
on
Meow.
Thursday.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Shout out to Naturel.com.
Yes.
Oh my God, he was holding it down. He's the host
he
there.
was.
So if you guys don't have nothing to do next Thursday, make sure you all pull up, have a great time. They have karaoke. They have
Yes.
fun games.
We had
They
a
have
good time.
dancing, battling. Like, he's a great host. So make sure you guys come down every Thursday at Cat Meows. It's right downtown.
Yep.
It's
just
right
just a
downtown.
bunch of drunk folks just having
Yeah,
fun.
get you some drinks in your system and get loose.
Yes. You know, that's
Shake
what
it,
it's all
tell
about. That's what it's all about because we having so much dismal news, you know, in our world today, that we have to get out there and we have to let some steam
Let
out.
your hair down
Yeah,
sometimes, right?
absolutely.
Yes. So I had got on stage when we did the walk challenge. Let me see you
Yeah,
walk,
I seen. Let
walk,
me see your
walk,
walk.
walk. And Nolly said I was doing a chicken leg walk
Uh-uh.
across.
Hey, you know what? I'm thinking he better come out with another song because he do not want to go down in history as a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah, let me see you walk.
Yeah,
But,
'cause I mean that song is hitting live,
it
but he
is
gonna have to
hitting
have a good
live.
follow-up.
Right, but they gotta walk.
They got it. That's gonna be like forever though. Models are gonna use it. Strippers are gonna use it.
What does
The entire
what does saucy mean?
saucy mean that you fly.
Oh, you saucy.
You saucy.
You fly.
Yup.
You ain't drunk. You saucy.
You saucy.
Hey, I like that.
That's
saucy.
what that means, saucy.
Okay.
And we get saucy all the time here at BU
Gotta be
Network,
fly.
all the time.
You know
And
what I'm
who's real fly? Misty Pettiford. And
Yes.
thank you for tuning in, Misty, and being such a fantastic supporter, as Shannon
Shout
did
out to
mention
Misty.
earlier. She is a superb supporter. I mean, if you need crutches, she got you. You know, if you need a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, she gonna break you off half of it.
I mean, she will even support you with stitches.
Yeah, true
Yeah,
that.
she came to my comedy show, and she was just fresh out the hospital, had her stitches, but she
Mhm.
was healed a little bit, but not all the way.
But she
And
still
she still
came
out to support
Wow.
me, and that touched my heart.
for sure.
And thank you, Misty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to do that, but at the same time, you was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for real.
It's
So-
about. I believe it's about sacrifice.
Mhm.
The Bible says, there's no greater love hath he than a man that will give his life for his brother. Man being man and woman. So, and a lot of people think giving your life is physically giving your life, but giving your life is your time, your
Right.
sacrifices,
Mhm.
sometimes even your health and your level of comfortability.
Exactly.
She was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She wasn't feeling that great, but she said, "I'm still gonna go support my sister."
Mhm.
Yeah.
And still came out. So I'm gonna read the card that she gave me, you guys. It says, Queen, thank you for always being you. I appreciate the time that you took for my birthday. I don't have people who take time to support me or buy me things, and that meant a lot when you celebrate with me and spent your money. Much love. Keep shining. I'm very proud of you. Love, Misty.
All right.
Thank you, Misty. I'm gonna have to get you something for your birthday.
You ain't about to have me crying on air, Misty. You ain't about to do it.
One of these pair of shoes or something, honey, okay? For real. Because this is nice. You did not have to do this. Oh, thank you, Misty. What she get you? You got your bag over there?
Oh, I'm actually wearing my gift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And let me see if they can see it here. Okay, can y'all see that there? Do that
Yes,
there. Do
that
that
is
there.
nice.
Do that there. Do that there.
Hey, I
That's
like it
my
how you do
merch.
it right there, right there.
That's my merch, y'all. Malika
Yes,
Truth.
that's his merch, and this is
The
his
Design,
book.
Date, and Purpose, y'all. Book is changing lives. Come on, be part of the journey.
So let's get into your book.
Really? Okay.
Let's get into the design, dating, purpose. What inspired you to even want to make a book?
Oh my goodness. Well, just to go back into my love of writing, I actually discovered it when I was an undergrad at Community College of Southern Nevada, as it was formerly known. Now it's known as just College of Southern Nevada. And your requisites, you get to choose those. They call them electives. And I chose some English classes. I thought they would be easy, but they weren't at first. But then I started to love the art of writing, conveying one's thoughts in words, and structuring those words to be able to influence someone. And my show that I'll be having at 7 p.m., the title of that show was going to be Pain to Passion. And the reason why I wrote Pain to Passion, because a lot of what we do in this world, the inception of it comes from pain, love, suffering, one or the other. And mine came from pain, and that was the inspiration of the book. I was seeing this young lady out in Florida, and this was a childhood, teenage, as well as young adult sweetheart, on again, off and in. and I hadn't seen her in maybe 20 years, because the last time we were together was we were 25, and went to Florida just thinking things would work out. Oh man, and they didn't, and some really tumultuous things occurred, and just when I was putting my plan together to end everything, because mental illness is real, y'all. Ain't nothing phony about it. When I fell into that deep depression, I just heard this voice on a reel. It said, "Right."
Wow, and you did that.
Yep.
You did that. So when you wrote from your heart, because in your book you tell a lot of personal things about yourself. It's a page that I'm actually looking at right now where you said the strange thing is many of women that you dated didn't care about what they found out about you or anything like that. They just wanted the D.
Yeah.
And you didn't want no commitment. You didn't want to compromise. You didn't want to argue without having the options not to know where to go, because now y'all stuck together. So, you even admit that you was an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you heal from your past hurt, or your past hurt made you want to neglect women?
Yeah. Again, I quote a lot of the Bible or other inspirational quotes in my book. One of those inspirational quotes I said was, "What comes from the heart reaches the heart." So if I give you and bare my heart to you, where you can relate to what I'm saying, then you're going to open up as a reader, and as I call my supporters, journey takers. You're going to be able to take the journey that's within the pages of the Design, Date, and Purpose. Now, I believe that how we were raised and our experiences play a great part in how we engage with one another. That's just plain and simple. We do that because of...
What about timing?
Say
like
again?
timing, like when you dating, you know, you dating somebody and that experience was bad. Did you rush back into something else to try
Absolutely.
to fill into that void?
Absolutely.
So that's, yeah. Okay. So
we
that's
go back to what we're familiar with.
That's where the mess up becomes, because I even had to learn that growing. Just growing. You learn that comes with growth. Dating. So it's always good to at least take a year or two off. You know what I'm saying? Or 4 years, 5 years. You know
It depends on what your sufferation is.
Situation as well. You know what I'm saying? So when people rush back into another relationship just to fill that void, that's when you push whatever toxic that you had onto that relationship, because it's still not healed. You still haven't accomplished healing. You know
for
what
yourself.
I'm saying?
That's right.
So
yeah. Well, somebody said time is relative, and knowledge. Yeah, time is very relative. I mean, you can't. I won't say you could put a time stamp on it. You just put it this way. We know when we're sick. That's why they call it mental illness. We know when we're sick. We know when there are broken areas of our lives. Once we realize that those broken areas are affecting how we engage with ourselves and with other people, then we can have the courage at that point to receive new information and try to relate change to that information and how it fits our lives. Because when we're broken, you're not beautifully broken until you realize that you're broken. Because then and only then can you begin to start changing the course in which that brokenness caused you to lead. You feel me? Yeah. So pain leads us to do a whole lot of things. Hell, when we're angry, what does that anger do? What does that emotion do to us?
But why even get involved with a female if that it's no, you don't want no commitment, but she's telling you that she's ready for that?
Because it's a selfish act. When we don't have self-control and self-respect, it's easy for us to hurt someone else because we can't appreciate
you don't
it.
Care.
Exactly. We can't appreciate the effects of that pain. Even though we experience it, we still nonetheless cannot appreciate the effects, of that, pain and the different emotions that we cause somebody. So when I was a dog, I really didn't care. I was on pretty much a self-destructive and selfish path because I didn't care about anyone else as long as I got mine.
Wow.
And that was in everything.
And how long did that last for you? Like,
Oh, that lasted.
That stage in
That
your life?
lasted till I was what was
Like
it,
how many years?
2015, and till I was 45.
Mhm.
Absolutely did. Now it began
Now,
to.
what changed you?
It
after
began to
that?
decrease, as I got a little older. But that behavior I knew was still there. I knew I was still capable of falling into that quickly at any time.
Mhm.
And again, that experience, that bad experience that I had in Florida, which I'll tell in my next book. I left it out in this one, just gave you bits and pieces, but I'm going to tell it in my next book, the full story
Right.
of the Florida incident. But because of that incident, it helped me to see me for who I really was. And I didn't like it. And in my book, I talk about, getting to know yourself, and that being the primary thing that we should all learn how to do in a relationship. Because if we don't know ourselves,
you
how
know
can we
what?
truly know somebody else?
I say that a lot. Self-love.
Self-love.
Self-love is
There it
very
is.
important because, to me, through that time that you was experienced that was losing your dignity.
Yes.
So a lot of people lose their dignity and think it's okay because they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
they've been hurt, so they like, I don't give a fuck no more.
Yes.
It is what it is at this point. It's all about me, boom, 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 selfish ways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically losing your dignity because now you slutting yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't call it slutting myself because remember, slutting ourselves can have a very conscious connotation to it, but then
Well, I
at
say
times
in
unconscious
a woman
connotation.
term.
Right. No, even still a woman.
term.
Even still a
That-
woman.
To me, I say that's slutting yourself. If
Right.
you just around just sexing everything because you don't give a fuck, that's slutting yourself.
Right.
That's losing your dignity because you're hurt. So what's going on is the person who hurt you is really winning right now.
Yes,
Really
yes and no.
winning.
There's a
Really
yes and a no
winning
to that
because-
component.
Because depending on whatever they're doing, you then belittled yourself because the pain that they gave you.
Right.
Instead of healing yourself, you belittling. I'm not
No,
just speaking
I
to
agree.
you.
No,
I'm just
no, I
speaking
know you're agreeing in
general.
general, and I
Yeah.
agree with that, Shannon.
Because
Here's why.
I've been through a stage to where I was hurt. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Mhm.
And I did some dumb shit
Yeah, it
that
happened.
wasn't worthy of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I lost my dignity for a little bit of point of my life.
Right.
But I had to snap back and
Right.
understand who the fuck I am and what the hell am I doing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I speak through experience.
Absolutely.
And I know that everybody goes through a point in life where they like on some fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
you really fucking yourself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At
Right.
the end of the day, especially if it's somebody there who's willing to support you, who's willing to love you, who's willing to accept you for who the fuck you are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And willing to grow with you where you at right now.
Right.
But you still shitting on this motherfucker because
Right.
you don't give a fuck. You hurting yourself.
I agree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I agree with
so
that.
It's about balancing and it's about uplifting who you are and loving yourself 1st. How can you love somebody else
Right.
when
you don't love yourself.
can't even look in a mirror and truly love who you are and know who you are and accept your hurts and your pains. Accept
Right.
that shit.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's a part of you. It's your journey. It's a part of something that you have to get through. It's
True.
a part of your story, your testimony, because you could help somebody else
Absolutely.
instead of destroying someone else.
Absolutely. But the unfortunate part about that state of mind, again, everything is mindset. Everything is mindset. And I can't argue that enough. Everything is mindset as well. In order for us to fix our minds to do this show properly and present properly, our minds have to be set for it. Everything is a mindset. The thing about dignity is about self-worth and self-honor and the ability to even see that and to act that out. Dignity is a noun. It's something that's there. So if we don't see it, have we really lost it? If we don't see it, if we don't see the value of $1, how can we treat that properly? If we don't see the value of a woman, how can we treat her properly? If
Right.
we don't see the value in ourselves, how can we treat ourselves properly? I mean, Juice, they said it best in that piece of dialogue when Tupac had Omar Epps' character. What was Omar Epps' character's name again in Juice?
Oh, I
I
don't.
forget. But when they was having that piece of dialogue, he had said to him, I don't give a fuck about you because I don't give a fuck about myself.
Damn.
So when I decide that you stop breathing, pow, motherfucker. That was deep because even in situations where people are hurting, if they don't give a fuck about themselves, how
Right.
can they truly care about the woman that's presented to them? He's going to use her. He's going to abuse her, vice versa. She's going to use him and abuse him. And I just think that it's important, as you said, self-care, self-love, self-recognition is incredibly important because all of us go through something at some point in time in our childhood that totally shifts the
Yeah.
way we move forward.
Right. Right. I totally agree with you on that part. Whew. This conversation getting deep, you guys. If you have any questions or want to call in, you are welcome to call in. I don't even know the call in number. What's the call in number? You know it?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask our wonderful engineer to put the
Yeah, put the
calling
call-in
number up
on
there. That would be
engineer.
fantastic.
Yes. If you guys want to call in and get involved with this conversation, or if you have any
Mhm.
questions, go ahead and call in, and we would love to answer your questions.
All
Because we
right.
right here with Malik Truth.
That's
you
what
know
I'm talking
saying?
about.
We
Hey,
gonna
you know
keep it
what?
real with y'all.
Knowledge has said his name was Quincy Q. They called him
Q,
Q in the
yep.
movie. Yep, Quincy.
Yes.
Thanks for that knowledge.
Yes. So throughout this dating book, what have you like really, when you go back and read it,
Mm-hmm.
what really like sparks your attention in your book? Like what really like was at the point of your life where like you was like, damn, I can't believe I wrote that in there.
The whole damn thing. I mean, when any part, if I go to getting to know them, it trips me out. When I talk about the different areas of how to get to know ourselves, when I talk about the therapeutic, portions of how we can, get help and start processing those past hurts, pains, and traumas, that gets me because everything in that book I went through, everything. There has no temptation taken any of us that such is common to man. Everything we do is common to man. So if you cheat, that's common. If you make up, that's common. If you forgive, that's common. If you hurt, that's common. All of that is common. So when I released my pain and put it in the design, I realized that I was the design.
Yeah.
And that had to be purpose in this process called dating. And that's why the book is named The Design, Dating, Purpose.
Wow, man. Shout out to Malik Truth, you guys.
Thank
Let's
you.
get into some music. And
Oh,
when we come
yeah.
back, we're going to get into some topics, you guys.
Yes, let's get into topics.
Right, let's play some hot, because it's hot outside. Some hot Las Vegas music right here,
And
y'all.
don't forget to sanitize.
That part.
All right, you got me.
I fuck with Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the youngin' bringing it back. Do the dash on the people 'cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the trunk that catch me, I'm doing the math. I fuck with Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the youngin' bringing it back. Do the dash on the people 'cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the trunk that catch me, I'm doing the math.
Federal holding cell. They don't know no bail. Lock my whole team up. I bet no one tell. They got no intel. We no talk on sales. Where my lawyer at? Show me to my cell. Engine in the car go backwards. Money on my mind, so it's cash first. That's your bitch, you better catch her. She let me log in, no password. I'm in a truck with luck. Bitch, nigga, don't press your luck. I pull a pistol out, you duck. I pull the dick out, she suck. You niggas bitchin' the police. I pass the bitch to the Brody. I split a wig with this 40. You better act like you know me. I ain't playing no games. I ain't a broke nigga, but I'm taking his chain. Motherfucking shooting range. Monkey nuts in that bitch, but I hit everything.
With Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the youngin' bringing it back. bling. Bad BDs want me cause I do my shit on stage and diamonds gleam by her a purse. Super crippin', so she Chanel double C. What's on my feet? Red carpet, so cause Christian love to bleed. Been topping the hottest, hop in the topic, they mad they can't top it. Run up them bills, say they fill up their closet. I flood them shoe boxes, the fuck is a wallet. I'm lucky the key said the prince to retire. Ay, it ain't up for discussion no more. When the 40 get busted, get low. What the fuck is an MO14? Matter of fact, I need a TNT. Blood diamond so filthy. Real niggas don't steal, see. No, the streets don't feel me. Hellcat, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the youngin' bringing it back. Do the dash on the people cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the trunk, they catch me, I'm doing the max. I fuck with Hellcats, but I like my engine in the back. It's that crack, Pyrex, slow the youngin' bringing it back. Do the dash on the people cause I ride with no tags. And I got bags in the trunk, they catch me, I'm doing the max.
Woo-wee, it's hot outside. Vegas is bringing that heat right here on the Royalty Radio Show. You can hear artists such as Nitro.com, Lucky 2 Times, DT702 on the Royalty Radio Show. Yes, it's hot outside. Let me wipe underneath my titty. Yes, we are right here on the Royalty Radio Show. Ooh, that's the jam. It's hot outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
And we are back.
And we
are
back. Hey, and we are back.
Hey.
On the Royalty Radio Show. Yes, welcome, you guys.
Royalty Radio Show.
Yes. Y'all, we back, man. It's hot outside.
Big time.
Woo.
Triple digits. 107. I think it was 107.5.
Oh, my God.
That's not a plug. That was just degrees. That was temperature.
That was temperature. 117, okay?
Yeah, it
It's
was
hot.
117 earlier.
Real.
Yep. It's
Man, make sure
ridiculous.
y'all call in if you feel like chopping it up. 702-408-8692, you guys.
Yes,
Make sure
please
y'all
call in, share. Let's chop it up for real though. We here because of y'all. We want to hear what y'all got to say. Once again, that calling number is 702-408-6892. Come on in and contact the
So we're
Raw
going to go
Show.
ahead and get into some topics. Before we get into some topics, I know that you're going to be leaving, going out of town. You want to tell us about that?
Oh, me? No, you know what? I was going out of town.
So you're not
to
August
Newark. No, not anymore.
Good.
Unfortunately.
Look,
Well, August 4th, yeah, I'm still going. That's still going to be a pre-recorded show because I'm going to take some self-time. But
okay, because I wanted to invite you somewhere.
oh yeah, it's on and popping because my birthday is Saturday and I turn 51.
Oh my God!
Damn, don't
Leo
51 look good.
status. Yes, Leo.
Leo.
Hey, that's what's up. August 4th, I'm throwing my dude a big old Leo bash party.
Yes.
So I would love for you to come out, bring somebody if you like.
Oh yes.
August 4th is at the Rio, so I'll send you more information
Oh,
about
okay,
that.
good. Rio,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a private event, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to have food, drinks. It's
Oh,
$10
yes.
to get in with a gift.
Oh,
You
that's
get 'em
all
a bottle
good.
or something, or $15 without no gift. So, yeah.
That's good. I'm
We're
down.
going to have fun. So I'm going to add you to the group.
Yes.
Alex is DJing,
Okay.
our engineer. So that's going to be fun.
You know that's gonna be hidden.
Yes, I invited, the crew. So, yes, come on.
When you
out.
putting the flyer up?
I'm going to add you in the group. The
Okay,
flyer's
good.
already out there and everything.
Okay.
What knowledge? Can you post the flyer up real quick because it's a private event, but the address is not on there.
I see.
yeah,
That's
the
why it's
hotel is
exactly.
there, but the room number not there.
Yes,
So
you don't want the whole damn city coming. It's just
yeah,
select
just
few,
our
I
loved
feel you.
ones. Yes.
party of the year. You got that
So,
right, Alex.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, booty shaking.
Booty shaking, I'll be there.
It's gonna be games,
Rum shanking.
all kind of stuff. So it's gonna be nice. Like I wanted it to be a couple event. You bring somebody you talk to or whatever the case may be, or you with your wife, your man, your boo, your babe, or whatever. Come out, have a good time. It's a celebration. We doing it big. For Knowledge King, it's his birthday. I'm not gonna put his age out there.
That's
because
all right.
he's still looking good.
Well,
you know
he
what I'm
he
saying?
just turned 23, right?
Yeah, no, I no baby, baby. I got a grown ass man. I got me a grown ass man, and I'm loving it. So yeah, we gonna turn up and we gonna have fun. August 4th, right after my show. We pull up 8 o'clock though. It starts. So yes.
I will. I'll be there.
That's what's up. Look at God.
As soon as my show's over, yes, I will definitely
Yes.
hit. Well, actually, I'm not having a show that night, like I said, so I should be there on time. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we send you that information. With being
Loving it.
with me being in the industry, I believe that we are in two different bracks, right? You're in the industry too as well. So with a lot of people saying being humbled could get you farther, would you rather choose being humble or bringing your greatness out, bringing totally who you are, authentic out? Like, which one?
It's really a trick question, Shannon, because humility is part of greatness.
Okay. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That comes with it, and that comes with being authentic, being you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Being you without being humble. But a lot of people say humble gets you to where you need to be, or they accept you.
Yeah. Humble. Humility is a great portion of self-regulation. Because there are so many things we want to do and want to say, but humility keeps us at bay. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how many times have you wanted to cuss your boss out, but you knew that you have to remain in a particular state, because it's just not worth it. Humility helps you to pick your battles. It really does.
Okay. So, like, me personally, I feel like being humble is like diluting who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that you need that job, you need that position, so you got to trap your tongue or not expressing how you feel, even if they wrong.
I like that point of view.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they wrong, you can't even check them,
Right.
because they got to say so. At the end of the day, they sign your check,
Yeah,
So,
that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, and then being greatness is like, you know that you're greater than the position that you're in. You know that you don't like to be talked to any kind of way. Like, who you think you talking to? You know who the fuck I am?
I
You
feel
know what I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah.
Like that
I
respect.
like that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point of view. That's a good point of view.
Yeah, so me being in the industry and me, was working a 9 to 5 once upon a time in my life, you know what I'm saying? I had to level up both of them.
Right.
So what I tell people is being humble is very good to be humble. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But choose when to be humble. Always be great. Always bring your greatness. Always bring your best. Always come with your 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who out there watching you. You don't know who in the crowd. You don't know who reading your book. You don't know who's buying your merch.
Yes,
you know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? So you always want to bring your greatness, even if your merch say swallow a dick. Make sure that shit look good.
Make sure you know how to swallow that motherfucker.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Back your merch up.
Back it up. So, you got to make sure that you bring your greatness, although people may look at you like, damn, like you need to humble that down a little bit.
Right.
You got to wear it with greatness, though.
Right. I think people use constructs, words out of context. Humble yourself to them is usually a stifling statement, meaning I pretty much just shut the fuck up. Yeah. Without saying shut the fuck up. Exactly. But again, if we're talking self-regulation allows you to know what your triggers are, what your body feeling is like when you're getting angry. Humility helps you to be able to understand and self-regulate, knowing that
humility and humble is two different things.
Yeah, but humility, being humble.
So humility, you saying humility is being your greatness?
No, because
so you could be humiliated as being greatness, right?
No, humility is a part of greatness, because if we look at the definition of humility, so let's just go there. So if we look at humility in its definition, it's a modest or low view of one's own importance Okay, that's not a negative context. You're holding a situation or someone else at a higher standard than you at that moment in time. Like your children, if you're great, you're the queen, but there are times where you got to go hungry. Not that you ever had, but if you had to, you have to go hungry. Again, one's own importance, correct? Because it's important that your nutritious, that you don't miss your nutrition. But there have been times when mothers have sacrificed their nutrition for their children. So they've put in one person's importance above themselves. So you have to look at it in its proper context.
That's being greatness.
That's why I said humility is a part of greatness.
Yep. That's being greatness. Okay. And then
Humble. If we look at humble as a definition, all right. Let's see here. I know it's going to be it's going to be tied with it. We know that it's going to be tied with it because the root is hum. Okay. So it says here that humble is actually the adjective. It's actually showing modesty and low estimate of one's own importance. You see what I'm saying? So it's still almost the same thing. Whether it's done in a social setting, a business setting, a political setting. If we look at humility from a humble and humility standpoint, Barack Obama. How many times he wanted to cuss one of them out?
Yep, but he had to humble himself.
Yeah, come on, somebody.
And that's where it's the balance.
Yes, that's the balance.
That a lot of people don't have.
Self-regulation. That's why I said
and
self-regulation.
He's a Leo. Shout out to Obama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got that balance. You know what I'm saying? To where he knows how to humble himself, but at the same time, he was being the great version of him.
Yes, he was asserting himself.
Yes,
humble does not mean being a punk.
We got a phone call, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and bring our phone call in. No, it doesn't mean
it means asserting oneself, and there's a difference.
Yeah, it don't mean being a punk.
That's
you
right.
Can be humble.
That's right, and not be a punk.
Just to protect that other person.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me humble myself because I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah, exactly.
If
you wasn't humble, that other person be on the ground bloody.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with greatness as well.
So my humility is protecting from an ass whooping.
Right, your ignorance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So appreciate my humbleness, my
yes,
dude.
exactly. Appreciate it.
Not, literally, but, like anybody. Shit. It's some females that'll try to test you like, hold on, girl. You don't know me, girl. I'm being humble right now.
I'm being broken.
Come on, caller. Come on in. And caller. You right here on the Royalty Radio Show. What it do?
Peace. Hey. It's Knowledge King.
What's going on, Knowledge?
What's up, Knowledge?
Peace, Malik Truth.
Hey,
peace,
what's
Shannon
good,
the
sir?
Queen. I just wanted to chime in. I agree 100% with what you guys are saying.
That's the queen for you.
I just wanted to add and build on that conversation.
Yes, sir.
To me, humble is more of you understanding that your light shines very bright, and it's no need to elaborate to everyone on that level. Humble is more of turning the volume down on your
greatness,
on your excessiveness, your greatness. And humility is more of an inner understanding of who you are and not having the need to express that with others.
Absolutely. Yes,
and
sir.
Greatness.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So there is a difference, and it's a big difference between being humble and being and accepting humility. You have to accept humility, just like you have to accept Jesus. You have to accept humility. You have to accept the fact that, all right, I am great, but there is also things that I need to work on.
Right.
I like that.
I am great, but I know how to be humble when it's time for me to be humble. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I like
Exactly.
that's
that.
where
That part.
a lot of people
And
don't know how to balance the two. So when somebody tell an individual, "Hey, you need to humble themselves," some people lose their greatness because they feel like they need to water themselves completely down because whatever they do or say is gonna hurt somebody else or hurt somebody's feelings, or they might get in trouble for it, or people might accuse them or look at them or take it the wrong way. Or they might be like, you know what? Forget being humbled all the time and just be great and just be that asshole of who they are and not care and just
Right.
greatness, of who they truly are. And that could come with being humiliated too as well because you don't know when to be humble and when to
because
be
as
great.
black men and women,
Hmm.
we are great.
We great,
Period.
period. Yes,
Period.
yes,
Indeed.
So
yes. Black
so
people, black women, black kings, black queens. We are great, period. I love that.
exactly. So understanding that you have to you have to be not humble. You have to not even humiliation, because humiliation would be um a bad thing. Like,
Right.
I'm humiliated, I'm embarrassed about
Who I
such and
am.
such.
Yeah, or
And that's
about what
not
happened.
necessarily the case.
Hmm.
What's the case is you inside know yourself. This is why Malik's book is very important, and I definitely recommend
Yes.
it for everybody out there because he's
Thank
speaking
you, sir.
truth.
Right. Make sure y'all get this book right here.
Humiliation is on a spiritual scale, is understanding who you are, your capabilities, and not
Accepting who you are.
overexerting that to whoever you're in front of at the time.
Yes.
And knowledge, may I add? It says in Proverbs 29:11. So anyone listening, jot that down. Proverbs 29:11 says, "A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it till afterwards."
Exactly, exactly. And there are plenty of jewels in that book.
Hmm.
That book has a lot of wisdom and knowledge in it. So um, don't take it lightly.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I appreciate you, man. And make sure you DM me because I gotta get my Bay hat. You know what I'm saying? That Bay hat is hitting y'all, and y'all don't sleep on Knowledge King. This is a brother
Very talented.
that is incredibly gifted,
Yes.
but he's not in your face with it. He allows the energy and the universe to bring him what belongs to him, and I respect him for that
Yeah,
because
that's deep.
that's called faith, y'all.
Hmm.
And he didn't say nothing to me about his merch. He just wore it, and he had the confidence to know that it would be seen, and I liked it.
Right.
That Bay hat is off the hook. So I
Yes.
got to get that Bay hat. And what does that
Yeah,
stand for again, brother?
Yeah, it's
Bay,
different colors too.
yeah, Bay extends further than hats. Like I said last week, we got shoes, we got hoodies, we got
Right.
like, and it's not some average. Um, just go to the store and get something printed like you would print a RIP shirt.
Right.
It's
Hmm.
it's it's good quality. So I appreciate you bringing that up.
Oh,
I
for sure.
appreciate you guys taking my phone
Absolutely. We
call.
love you,
You
man.
guys, this is a fire show. Keep it going.
Thank you.
For sure.
God bless
All
God
both.
bless.
right. Take care.
Peace.
Yep. So BAE stand for Black and Educated. You guys make sure you
Yes.
guys get that merchandise. He have hats. He got ladies. He got the athletic gear. You can get your bras, your yeah, your
He got
sports
big
bras.
bras?
Yep, your sports bras,
What? Come
your
on now.
leggings to go to the gym.
What?
He got the shoes. Like
That's what
BAE
I'm
is
talking
popping. You know what
about.
I'm saying? Black and educated, and I'm black and excellent. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes,
So
indeed.
BAE, man, make sure y'all support the movement.
BAE.
Also, go ahead and add him on Y Digital. He does all the everything.
It's off the hook. That last commercial y'all seen, that
That
was his
last
work.
commercial you guys seen, that's his work. Absolutely, man.
Sure.
So you go to YouTube on Vibe In with the Queen.
Duh.
The Queen, that's DAQUEEN. You guys go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. vibe in with the queen, you can also see a lot of his work on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, man, it's just get deep with being humbled and having greatness, so people don't,
Yes.
misunderstand who a person is, or don't
Yes.
really belittle who they are because they trying to be humble. Because I feel like once upon a time when Isla was like humble, I felt like, okay, let me change who I am. Let me stop
Right.
saying certain things. Let me stop moving like this or
Right.
acting like that. You know what I'm saying? But I had to figure out that made me uncomfortable with who I was, being humbled like that. Now I know when to be humble, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? But at all times, I'm going to bring my greatness. I'm going
Right.
to bring who I am. And for the people who accept me for who I am, them the people that I'm going to rock with,
For sure.
because I'm comfortable with being who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the people who don't accept me for who I am, no love lost, but I'm going to keep my distance. I know where to put you. You know what I'm saying? I know where to put you, label you, you know.
Exactly.
So that's how I had to learn how to balance the two of being humble and being great at the same time.
Mhm.
Just because somebody tell you to be humble, that don't mean just put a shell on it and just
That's
not
right.
be the best
Stay
version of
assertive.
who you are.
Assert who you are, but also use wisdom to whom you display that to, because everyone is not ready to have all of
Wisdom is
that.
repeated.
You know. And
Mhm.
what's important again, because on my show I'll be discussing a lot of the mental health issues and the greatness issues that have come from Naomi, Nagasaki, as well as Simone Biles. You know, they're great, but there's some things about them that we're going to be discussing on the next show that's going to help us to understand truly humility and greatness.
Wow. So you get really deep on your shows, you guys. Like I said earlier during the show, he has his show coming up right behind me. So I want y'all to tune in with the Malik Truth Show right here on BU Network. You guys, 7 p.m. every Wednesday. Make sure y'all tune in. He be having great topics. He be having awesome guests. So right after my show, you guys could go ahead and stay on and make sure
Yes,
y'all check his
please.
show out as well.
And I believe you're gonna hang out with me for a little while.
I said that.
But are
the
you gonna
topic
be-
that you talking about? I'm like, I don't know.
Trust me, that's gonna need some comedy. That topic is gonna need some comedy.
Yes. So yeah, we definitely see what it do. We got a question though.
Yeah, bring him on in real quick.
Oh well, we really don't got time to answer no questions because it's 6:57.
Oh yeah,
You know
time
what
is.
I'm saying? Well, he said, question, when are you too old to be still clubbing, to be turned up, to be drinking and smoking and partying? At some point, we have to grow up and be mature, and put away the childish thing. You absolutely right, Tony. And it's no time into that. You know what I'm saying? That comes with growth. You know what I'm saying? Or like me as being a comedian, a lot of people think I be at the clubs partying all the time. But that's my job. That's my gig. That's what I do. I don't look at it as clubbing, but
Right.
at the same time, I don't really go to clubs at all. Like if I don't have a show, I'm not out doing anything. You know what I'm saying? But taking care of my son or getting laundry done, being me. So it just depends, of your level of being mature. I feel like a good age to really, because you might be 45, you might be 50 and don't have no kids, or your kids are going out of town. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And you
right.
want to go and have a good time or whatever. So it's no age to turning up. Have fun, enjoy who you are, because tomorrow ain't promised. I mean, tomorrow's not
Wow.
promised. So if
Come
you
on,
want to have a
somebody.
drink, have a drink. You want to smoke some weed and get high and relax, smoke a blunt and relax. Live
relax.
your life. Nobody's here forever. You're not doing nothing wrong if you ain't out there robbing, killing.
Come on now.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
somebody.
Have fun. So I believe that it's really not an age to it. I believe it's all a part of growth in who you are. If you feel like you're not the clubbing type, the music too loud for you, then you done got old. Sit your ass down in the crib and read the designer dating book. Okay?
Sit your ass down with a glass of wine and a blunt and read the design dating purpose.
And read the design dating purpose, you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking right here on the
Yes,
Royalty
indeed.
Radio Show. We playing the hottest artists out here in Las Vegas, because it's hot outside. And we're just bringing that heat. Thank you, Malik True, for being right here on
welcome,
the Royalty
sister.
Radio Show with me. Y'all can find him. His Instagram is on the bottom of his name. Y'all know where to find me at, too. Y'all, we about to smash out with some hot-ass fucking Vegas music. Eee! Peace, y'all.
Only on BU Network.
Yeah.
DT 702. Then I guess you got it like that.